Hello everybody. Thought I'd do something a little bit different today. As many of you know, I am a self-trained pastry chef and have been since I was a teenager. But I just wanted to share a really super simple recipe with you all this morning. And this is great for the summertime. So welcome to my kitchen. Of course, it's more like a laboratory and I'm a mad scientist. But this, like I said, really simple. Now, when I first originally got this recipe, it calls for a tub of Cool Whip. Now, since I have health problems with chemical sensitivities, I actually use real whipping cream. And that way, you know, not quite as many chemicals. So I'm just gonna show you how, you know, just dump it in the mixer. Then we just start whipping it up. I'm going to turn this off so you can hear me. Okay, so then I actually use organic raw sugar, which is not processed like the white sugar is. But I usually just add like 1/3 of a cup of the sugar. Like I said, just whip it up. Okay, so when that is done, you've got a nice thick whipped cream. Okay, so you got a nice whipped cream. Okay, so what I like to do is I use a lid for a container so that I can put the container on top and put it in the refrigerator without it getting smashed. Or you can also freeze these. So you take your package of graham crackers, and I like the chocolate graham crackers, and you want to just leave them whole like this. See, they're still hard, but you just want to lay them in a layer. You know, just kind of straighten them like that, but just lay them down. Okay. You're going to use 4 of these small little yogurts, and any flavor will work. This particular one is raspberry. And we're going to dump them in with the whipped cream. Yeah, this cake takes 3 ingredients. Yogurt, and these are the 6-ounce ones. So that's 24 ounces of yogurt. And you have some McClutz. That's why I'm like a mad scientist in the kitchen. So you just want to add these to your whipped cream. Okay, so when you get those added, you just want to take the wire whisk to it. And you can make these as large as you want. You know, if you need a really huge one for a party, you can double the recipe. But the whipped cream was a 1 pint size, and then 4 of the small yogurts, and then you get a nice creamy, you know, fruity, like that. And then all you gotta do is just take your cream mixture, and I've got a cake decorating knife, which is a little bit bigger, but you can use any flat, non-serrated knife. This is pretty much foolproof, but you just want to put a layer of the cream, and then just put another layer of the graham crackers. Like that. More cream. I taught Shyla how to make this when she was like 4 years old. And this is one of our family favorites. Like I said, it's really easy to make, and people, when they see this, they're like, oh my God, you know, how in the world did you make this? And when I try to give people the recipe and explain it to them, they think you have to crush the graham crackers. So that's why I thought I'd just easier to do the video. That way you can see, you know, that you leave the graham crackers in the state they come in. But you just keep doing this process. So I'm just going to zip to the end then, because you get the idea about this. Okay, so now we are doing our last row of the graham crackers. And then you just want to put the rest of the cream on here. And then what you want to do is you just want to kind of ice the rest of the cake. Just make sure everything is good and covered, you know, because you want at least 1/4 inch to 3/8 covering your graham crackers. Because what is going to happen is when you put this in the refrigerator, you've got to let it sit there for probably at least 4 or 5 hours. But these graham crackers are going to soften, and all the flavors are going to kind of mingle together. But that's how it ends up looking. Just gonna, like I said, just smooth this all out. And hopefully I can get some pictures of this before we cut into it and devour it, so you can all see. What you end up with is a nice fruity torte that is layered beautifully. Okay. See, and then you can tell your guest about how you slaved away in the kitchen making dessert for them, and they will love it. So there you have it. And like I said, when you go and you cut it, there will be chocolate layers in there and then your cream layers in there. And then you can add slices of fruit or anything on top, whatever you want. Okay, so there you have it. So we're just going to put this in the refrigerator for 4 or 5 hours, and then like I said, you've got all these really cool layers, and then you just slice it like you would bread, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you get a chance to try this to impress your guest. So you all have a great day, and we'll see you later.